14 Most mysterious places around the world. The world is full of mysterious places, some of which have left humans confused for many years. Some are man-made and others are natural, but at times it is difficult to tell which place is more mysterious. Many of the most mysterious places in the world have varying explanations, but they largely remain issues humans have to continue deciphering. Answers may soon be found, but before then one can visit to explore and ponder on these mysterious places around the world. 14. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Antarctica is a destination travelers should visit at least once. Although the planet is not just known for gigantic ice snow and large colonies of penguins, it is also known for some very mysterious things. Antarctica's Blood Red Falls is perhaps one of the most bizarre of them all. This frightening sight is actually a large fall of salt water that emerges from the ice and flows into Lake Bonny. The blood-like red color of the salt water is attributed to iron oxide contained in the water, but that does not make the sight any easier to watch. While the Blood Falls may be one of the most mysterious places in the world, it is also one of the most remote. Visiting, extremely remote only with specialized expedition. 13. The Crooked Forest, Poland. The Crooked Forest is a site of 400 trees with inverted question mark shapes located near the town of Gryfino. The sights alone make it look like a scene from a fantasy realm, and walking through the forest is creepy. While many things have been attributed as the cause of this unique phenomenon, the actual reason for this bizarre sight remains largely unknown. The fact that the trees are all bent in the same direction even makes people more curious about this strange forest. Visiting, short walk from Dolna Odra train station. 12. Gateway to Hell, Turkmenistan. Many cultures and philosophies around the world believe in the existence of the underworld, and while there are many places believed to be gateways to the underworld, the gateway to hell in Turkmenistan might just be the closest resemblance to this imaginary place. This site, also known as Darvaza gas crater, is characterized by a crater of continuously burning gases that were said to have been exposed during a Russian natural gas drilling project. This site is just one of the numerous examples of mysterious sites created by the actions of man. It is not only one of the most mysterious places in the world, it is also one of the most awesome. Visiting, open to the public. Visas for Turkmenistan are challenging. 11. Eternal Flame Falls, New York. The Eternal Flame Falls is a waterfall in western New York with a continuously burning flame in a small cave beneath the splashing water. This mysterious phenomenon is said to occur due to the presence of natural gas in the cave, which keeps the fire burning. While the fire remains burning for most of the year, it does get sometimes extinguished, after which it is lit again by the next person visiting. One can visit this mysterious attraction in Chestnut Ridge Park, and there are lots of things to enjoy besides just the sights of the burning flames behind a waterfall. Visiting, via hiking trail. 10. The Island of Dolls, Mexico City. Chucky doll character in Child's Play movie was indeed scary, but while one tries to forget all that horror, the Island of Dolls makes it impossible to forget. Located on an island in the Xochimilco district, this location is filled with creepiness and scary sights, but the scariest part is the story of the area. According to the story, a man who lived on the island began hanging dolls on the trees after finding the body of a young girl drowned in the water nearby. The story was that his actions were motivated by the haunting of the young girl's ghost. The hanging of the dolls became even more intense after dolls started appearing mysteriously around the island. Tourists will be forgiven for getting scared that a doll might appear with a hunter knife to attack them. While the scary faces and dilapidated limbs of the dolls are scary enough, the island is even said to still be haunted by the ghost of the girl who supposedly drowned in the waters years ago. Visiting, get a boat tour on the lake. 9. Bermuda Triangle. If there's one place that combines mystery with extreme danger, it is definitely the Bermuda Triangle. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean, bounded by Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, this mysterious spot, also known as the Devil's Triangle, has been believed to swallow hundreds of ships and aircraft, leaving no traces of them anywhere. This makes the triangle seem like a link to some kind of hidden world not yet discovered by humans. One theory behind the mysterious disappearances of vessels in this triangle is that rogue waves powerful enough to destroy ships frequently occur there. While this theory may be accepted by many, it does not explain how planes flying over the area mysteriously vanished without even sending distress calls, or how traces of lost vessels could not be found anywhere after extensive searches. Reports have been released by several reputable organizations and individuals regarding occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle, with statements such as "only God and the sea know what happened to the great ship, and it was as if the planes had flown to Mars." This increasing mystery has made this part of the Atlantic Ocean a subject of a mystery that still baffles and fascinates many. Visiting, sailing boat not really a tourist attraction. 8. Lake Hillier, Australia. Lake Hillier is one of the few places in the world that's both mysterious and beautiful. The lake sits beside the Pacific Ocean on Australia's middle island, and its water has a picturesque pink color that makes it stand out from the blue ocean and the surrounding vegetation. The cause of this unique bubblegum-like color remains largely unknown, but many theories surround it. The most widely accepted theory is that the saltwater lake gets its unique color as a result of the presence of algae called Dunaliella salina. Perhaps some things should just be enjoyed rather than understood. Visiting, private boat remote. 7. Okigahara Forest, Japan. There are so many mysterious things about Japan, but Okigahara Forest is the most bizarre one of all. For several years this forest has been known for one thing: suicide, which is why it's nicknamed the Suicide Forest. It has been estimated that over 100 bodies are being retrieved from this forest yearly, and many still do not know why people choose this lush forest as their final resting place. One story claims that the forest was home to Japanese ghosts a long time ago, while another claims that elderly people were once left in the forest to die. While the darkness, human possessions, and the eerie silence surrounding this forest are enough to instill fear in the minds of people, it remains an exciting hiking destination for many. Visiting, National Park, easy access. 6. Easter Island Statues, Chile. The 16,628 hectares Easter Island is a remote island in southeastern Pacific Ocean located 3,700 kilometers off continental Chile's coast, and is part of the country territory. The island is famed for its ancient and huge bizarre 1043 moai head statues with dead gazes that on average are 13 feet in height and weigh 10 metric tons. These statues are in Rapa Nui National Park, that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. They were made from volcanic stones by the Rapa Nui Polynesian people who first occupied Easter Island from 600 to 800 AD. The head statues also have torsos, some partially or fully buried. Most of these moai head statues have their backs to the sea, and are on stone platforms called a hu, which holds up to 15 statues. According to historical accounts, each moai head statue represents an individual family that lived there. Those families competed against each other on which family could build the biggest moai statue. In October 2022, a fire caused irreparable damage to hundreds of moai that also face climate threats too. Visiting, tours to Easter Island, most flights from Chile. 5. Jiangsu National Geological Park. In China's Gansu province is the 124 square mile Jiangsu National Geological Park, famed for its multicolored rock formations. At first glance, a photo of this park at Kilian Mountain's foothills looks like a painted mountainous landscape drawing. Jiangsu National Geological Park is considered among the most amazing landscapes in the country due to its colors. There are lots of steep red cliffs, meters high, and multicolored ridges stretching to the horizon. These scenic and colorful landscapes were created by sandstone and minerals being layered on top of each other through the years as the tectonic plates shifted. Due to its unique formation, this UNESCO Global Geopark is an ideal photography destination. Visiting, National Park, easy access. 4. The Pyramids of Egypt. While many of the most mysterious places in the world are small and forgotten places, perhaps no place is as famous as the ancient pyramids of Egypt. While everyone can be sure that aliens didn't come down to Earth for the bizarre reason of teaching people how to pile stones in massive triangle piles, the exact construction methods remain something of a mystery. Many of the mysteries of the pyramids have been worked out, but there are still many competing theories on how the pyramids were built. The pyramids of Giza are one of the most mysterious places in the world that have baffled people for thousands of years. Visiting, tours from Giza. 3. The Inca Walls. The engineering of the Inca walls is incredible. They are made from cut dry stone without mortar, and the blocks fit perfectly. They have often been compared to the excellent engineering works of the Great Pyramids of Giza, and have spawned similar conspiracy theories. Many of the ancient Inca walls and buildings were deconstructed and quarried for their stone by the Spaniards, but many of the bases of these old structures remain. Today, visitors can see the incredible Inca walls and marvel at how ancient people without a fully developed writing system, metallurgy, packed animals apart from the llama and the wheel were able to build them to such perfection. Visiting sites in Cusco and Machu Picchu. 2. Mesa Verde. There are plenty of ancient cliff dwellings across the American Southwest, and in particular the Four Corners region. These were mostly built by the ancestral Pueblo who inhabited the region hundreds of years ago. But for reasons unknown, they seem to have abandoned the sites. Researchers are still debating why these sites were abandoned: changing climate, increased conflict, depleted resources, a combination of factors. Today, the cliff dwellings are not only some of the most important ancient archaeological sites in the southwest, but they are also some of the most mysterious in the world. Visiting Mesa Verde National Park. 1. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. The 7 Wonders of the Ancient World are perhaps the world's oldest travel itinerary. It was a list for ancient Greeks of great places they had to see. Of these ancient wonders, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon was the most remote from Greece. It is the only one of the wonders that some researchers doubt ever existed. While the statue of Zeus and the Colossus of Rhodes have not been discovered, there is little doubt they actually existed, but the Hanging Gardens of Babylon comes with its own set of mysteries. Visiting, potentially somewhere in Iraq undiscovered site.